dear students, welcome back to Education Inspire YouTube channel. सप्तम श्रेणी पिलाने आज आम डिस्कसन करवा तुम इंग्लीश बईर गोटे टॉपिक जार नेम हूँ व्हेन आई ग्रो अप. ओके, ये टॉपिक समस्त क्वेश्चन आंसर ये गोटे वीडियो रे संपूर्ण प्रश्न उत्तर गोटे वीडियो रे ऑल सीजन 1 2 3 4 5 समस्त सीजन डिस्कसन करा जायछि. जल्दी जल्दी बिल चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करी पाखे बेल आइकन को प्रेस करूँ और लाइक ऑप्शन रे गोटे लाइक टे करूँ. जदि वीडियोटी भल लगे सांग मान निकट को शेयर करूँ. ओके, सो पिला माने चलते आम वीडियोटी आरंभ करवा. कम्प्रिहेंशन क्वेश्चन कही फास्ट क्वेश्चन ना हु इज आई इन द पोएम. द पोएट और द चाइल्ड इज आई इन द पोएम. देन नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन व्हाट डज द चाइल्ड वांट टू बी इन फर्स्ट स्टैंजा. प्रथम स्टैंजा रे पिलाटी कौन होगा चाहिए ना इन द फर्स्ट स्टैंजा द चाइल्ड वांट्स टू बी अ डिटेक्टिव विथ अ मास्टर की. Then next कही in the second stanza the child likes 3 types of work. What are they? Now in the second stanza the child likes soldiers, sailors and the zookeepers professions. Okay, then next in which stanza does the poet describe a child interest for music. The poet describes the child interest for music in the third stanza. How does he want to fly to the moon? He wants to be a private spaceship and fly to the moon in it. What does the child want to be in fourth stanza? The child wants to be an express diesel train driver or a lighthouse keeper in fourth stanza. Then question number 7 is the last stanza different from the other stanza? How? Yes, the last stanza is different from the other stanza because in all other stanza the child expresses his interest for some particular profession, but in the last stanza he say he can do all these things one by one. He doesn't talk about any particular professions here. Okay, so आउ केमती लिखी पार ना और लिखी पार मतलब yes the last stanza is different from the other stanza because in all other stanza the child is expressing his interest for some profession, but he is not able to make up his mind to choose pick one profession. However, in the last stanza he makes up his mind and says he can do all these things one after another. The poet, the next question, the poet wants to take up a different type of work. So which lines tell you so? 5 stanza question. The first 2 lines of the last stanza let us the reasons why the child wants to take up a different job. Does he want to take up only one job? He describes or all the jobs one after another. He wants to take up all the jobs. He describes one after another. Then number 10 gujiba. Now which word phrases tells so in the last stanza I think I will be all these things and go on taking turns. These word phrases in the last stanza tells so. Why does he want to take up all the jobs so one after another? He wants to take up all the jobs one after another because the more one knows different things lives, the more one learns. Question number 12 in which stanza does he wants to take up minimum numbers of jobs? In the first stanza the child wants to take up minimum number of jobs. In which stanza does he want to take up maximum number of jobs? In the last stanza the child wants to take up a maximum number of jobs. He wants to take up all the jobs in this stanza. Then season 2 of post reading and then season 3 of vocabulary express. Then come to the season 4. Season 3. Tailor. One who stitches clothes is a tailor, or one who stitches clothes is a tailor. And then driver, one who drives motor vehicles, car, bus, trucks, TV, bikes, etc. is a driver. And football player, one who plays football is a football player. Cricket, one who plays cricket is a cricketer. Doctors, battery technicians, one who treats patients is a doctor. Then teacher, one who teaches a student is a teacher. Zookeeper, one who takes care of animals in a zoo is a zookeeper. And then next seller, one who sells sheep is a seller. One who does then farmer. One who does farming is a farmer, or one who grows corn in his field is a farmer. Then a tennis player, one who plays tennis, one who plays tennis in a tennis player. A pilot, one who flies aeroplane is a pilot. One who flies aeroplane is a pilot. Then a passage. Look season 4. Look at the sentence. The more one lives, the more one learns. Using it is given the right similar sentence. Read and learn. The more one read, the more one learn. Save become rich. The more one saves, the more become rich. And then do exercise, become healthy. The more one do exercise, the more one do exercise. The more one do exercise, the more one do success. Get one, the more one get, the more one wants. The next is in 5. Answer the following questions. Say, what does the child poet want to become in the third stanza? The poet wants to become a musician, trumpet player. In the third stanza, here he also wants to be a personal spaceship and fly in the moon. Then next, where does he want to be a keeper? He wants to be a zookeeper in the Nananan Zoo. Season 5. Then where does he wants to fly with the spaceship? He wants to fly to the moon with the spaceship. Why does he want to take up many jobs? He wants to take up many jobs because he thinks the more job one does, the more he learns. So he do an interview or write a brief report. Students move around in the class and interview 5 of their classmates, which the interview slip below. Each student uses one interview slip for interview one classmate. Okay, good morning, how are you? What is your name, please? My name is Sadhana. Then next, what do you want to become in future? I want to be a doctor. Thanks. Bye. The next question, write the persons of the responses of the person interview and write the report using the format. I interview 5 persons. One of them wants to be a doctor and a trade person. Say, two of them want to be engineers and build tall buildings. One wants to be a singer and one an actor. So the name of the person I interviewed are Shraddha, Sumita, Arnab Rahul and Pragati. Sadhana wants to be a doctor. Sumita and Pragati wants to become engineers. Arnav said he wants to be a singer and win many hearts, and Rahul wants to be a famous actor in films. Write a poems of your own. The poems will have 2 stanzas for 4 lines each. The last word of the second line rhymes with the last word of the fourth line rhyming word. Seller, teller, shopkeeper, keeper. I want to be a teller, then I want to be a singer. I become a good teller. I think I can also be a doctor or I can be a great seller. I don't like to I don't like to be a painter. So now I will be a sweeper, but I would like to work with animals so I can become a zookeeper. So इथला completed then what notes climb of ମାନେ ଚଢ଼ିବା then ହେଉଛି detective ହେଉଛି ଗୋଇନ୍ଦା ବ୍ୟକ୍ତି ଯେଉଁ ବ୍ୟକ୍ତି ଗୁପ୍ତ ଭାବରେ ସମାଚାର ସଂଗ୍ରହ କରେ କିପର କର୍ମଚାରୀ ଓ ଗାର୍ଡ଼ କର୍ମଚାରୀ ଲାଇଟ୍ ହାଉସ୍ ବତୀଘର ଲାଇଟ୍ ହାଉସ୍ କିପର ବତୀଘର କର୍ମଚାରୀ ଲେଇଂ ଶୋଇରହନ୍ତି ମାଷ୍ଟର କି ଅନେକ ତାଲା ଖୋଲି ପାରୁଥିବା ସ୍ୱତନ୍ତ୍ର ଚାବି ରୋମ୍ ହେଉଛି ବୁଲିବା ସିମାନ ନାବିକ ସ୍କିପିଂ ଦୌଡ଼ି ଡିଆଣିବା ସୋଲଜର ସୈନିକ ସ୍ପେସିଫ ମହାକାଶ ଯାନ ଟେକିଂ ଟର୍ନ ଗୋଟିଏ ପରେ ଗୋଟିଏ ଟ୍ରମ୍ପେଟ ତୋରିବା ବିଗୁଲ ओके सो ये थिला पिलामान तुमर क्वेश्चन आंसर जदि वीडियो भल लगी था लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब करने सहित सांग मान निकट वीडियो शेयर करते पाखे था बेल आइकन को प्रेस करते जल्दी जल्दी पिले चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करते देखा पुणी आएगा नेक्स्ट वीडियो रे आउ नुआ टॉपिक रे थैंक्स फॉर वाचिंग दिस वीडियो जय जगन्नाथ वंदे मातरम।